Hey, what's up, people? Gary here with the T-Shirt Help Desk. It's www.tshirthelpdesk.com. And we have another edition of Mailbag, okay? And the question that I have, and it's a great question, is what T-shirt site or what shirt site do you recommend starting with? Okay. And I'm going to go through this, and then at the end, I'm going to give you, as usual, a little food for thought, okay? So, first things first, CafePress. This one has been around for years. It's one of the first, T-shirt sites that we have where people can go and sell T-shirts. And once again, it's just like everything. You go in and you create an account and you can open a store, and they also sell sweatshirts and cards and yoga mats and cups and water bottles, mugs, and of course they sell iPhone cases and other kinds of phone cases, baseball T-shirts, and now they're selling art, and this is great, man. I'm an artist also. You can sell your art here. So, CafePress, what I'm saying? Tried and true. The next one is, and with CafePress, you can have a store. Okay? And the next one coming along really strong is Zazzle. Okay? Zazzle is a great website, and you can have yourself a nice Zazzle store, and I believe that you can embed these stores into your website. But if you make the store, it is a Zazzle store. Let's just say your T-shirt line is called Free Love. It'll be www.zazzle.freelove.com or something to that effect. And you have once again iPhone cases, T-shirts, art, business card. Great stuff. And the great thing about this is that when you set up your store, it's pretty much free. You have to have your designs, and they tell you the file formats and the size and everything to do your designs. And I'm eventually going to do a video on that, just exactly how to get this stuff right for these websites. And of course, you can sell iPad cases and all this stuff. So, but you can set this stuff up for free, and when you get the sell, that's when they make it and ship it. So it's like it's one of the easiest ways to get into this business. In a certain way, it's equal with easy in terms of the heat transfers, because with heat transfers that costs you something. This costs you nothing. Costs you nothing to do this. Okay, so we're going to go to a Zazzle store. This is just one of the Zazzle stores, and this is Justice League. The Kitty Justice League, and you can put your picture up here, and then you can sell all type of different things. Like this, these are the iPhone cases. This is the poster, T-shirts. Just great stuff. Okay, the next one that I want to go to is, I'm not sure if you guys even heard of this one, but this is called Store Envy. Now this is a little bit different in that this is pretty much a storefront, and you have to have your own product. But it's a whole community here, and people go here, and it's kind of like a big mall, and they shop the different stores. Okay, and you set up, you have to have all your inventory, whatever, and you set up your site, and they help you do tracking all your inventory and all that stuff. And you can go here, and this is a line that I was looking at earlier, and I wanted to check this out. Fresh Millionaire Society, and these guys have really cool T-shirts. They took their own pictures, and they have their own really cool logo, Fresh, with the toothbrushes and the S money sign. Really cool, man. Really cool. And if you proficient in Photoshop, you can put all of this stuff together, take your own pictures, and really set up. You're in business now, man. This is big business right here. And if you look at the top, you see when you have these stores, you see it says www.storeenvy/store blah 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 Fresh Millionaire Society. Now this is another one thing that I want to show you. All right, now look at top right here. This says www.capitalclothing.com. Really cool up and coming clothing t-shirt company. And they got the Capitol, they have the great photograph. Photography is very important, guys. I'm going to have to eventually get into t-shirt photography and shooting picture wearing your stuff, right? And this is a really cool website, you know what I mean? You got the Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. Join the mailing list. And you go right here, it's IntraShop. Now, boom, when you enter shop, bam, it takes you right to a Store Envy, Capital Clothing Store Envy store. Okay, and they have it all set up the same. So that's a great thing that you can do, is you can make up your store, and then you can have your website, and it launches right into a Store Envy store, and they take care of all of the particulars, all of the background stuff in terms of credit card information and such, and they handle all that stuff for you. So you can go to a place like this and really start to do things. Now, like I said before, I don't think they do the printing for you. As a matter of fact, I know they don't. So you're going to have your own inventory. It's very different than Zazzle or CafePress. Okay, so that's just something you could do. And I personally think that having that URL that says your name, I think that's very important, and I think it looks a little bit more professional from the first, when you're telling people about yourself, for them to go to capitalclothing.com as opposed to going to Store Envy /capitalclothing/store 333 and all that stuff. I just think that this looks better. Now, that's just my personal opinion. Now, the next one that I want to talk about is a really great one, really awesome one. And this one is called Spreadshirt. And Spreadshirt is great because it has everything. Meaning it sells everything, and it also prints your t-shirts for you, and you can also set up stores. And you can also set up your store with your own URL. Okay, so let me just give you an example. Okay, when you let's just say this guy Weezy Waiter, I just found this guy. I think he's a YouTuber, I'm not sure, but he has all these t-shirts, right? And you do your artwork, you set it up a certain way, and when you get a sale, they take it, they print it, they box it, and they ship it, and you get a commission off the sale. Like, let's just say they set it up and it's it's $7 to do this t-shirt, and he's selling it for $18. Well, he takes that $11. That $11 goes in his pocket, and Spreadshirt keeps the $7. And they have different shirts for different prices. You could set it up your own, but I mean, a really great idea. This is another store. It's called Fantag. Okay, and this is he does a lot of NFL stuff, but he doesn't do like the team in terms of, because there's a whole lot of copyright infringement, and the NFL is very litigious about their stuff. But he does like different players and different sayings that go with certain teams, and this is some really great stuff here. All right, and it's Fantag and Spreadshirt. And I want to show you another one. This one is called, let's go back up to the top here, Jerk Ass Clothing. If you look at it, this has their own URL. It's jerkash.com. Okay, and this is built on the Spreadshirt platform, but it's your own URL. So you get the best of both worlds, of all worlds. You get to have your own URL. You get to, and this is called an iframe. So you get to put your custom iframe in, and you can sell t-shirts like right here. And this is really, really cool how they set this up. You can go here and you know, click on this. This is one of their best sellers. Han Solo, he's holding the beer, and you can set all of this up with an iframe, and the t-shirt itself, this right here, is all through Spreadshirt. So it's not costing you any money for inventory or anything. They give you a price, you put your price on top of their price, and when you get a sale, you make money. I mean, this is great, right? Not so fast here, not so fast. With everything, you know, there's a saying, build it and they will come, right? Well, that's a misnomer. What they really mean to say is build it, and if people know it's there, there will come. Really what it should be is build it, and if it's worth a damn and people know it's there, people will come. That's what the saying really is. So meaning, guys, just because you have this store and you come up with some really great ideas for your t-shirts, if you don't do some marketing, if you don't do some social media networking, if you don't put yourself out there, if you don't do some type of advertising, if you're not a very popular person, if you don't have a Facebook like page, if you don't push discounts or something, no one is going to know you exist, and you're not going to make any money. So you have to be cognizant of that you have to push yourself when you're selling these t-shirts online. This is very competitive, guys. If you look around, there's a lot of people doing this. Now, what does that mean? Absolutely nothing, because none of those people are you. None of those people have your drive, your determination, and you know, none of those people have your kids. None of those people have your bills. None of those people have your mortgage. You got bills to pay, man. You got mortgages to pay. You have kids to raise and kids to feed. You know what I'm saying? And food is high. You got a car, man. Some of you guys got big-ass trucks that cost you $80 and $90 to fill up every week. So your tenacity is going to take care of all of the saturation. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to come up with a good product. But you got to work, man. You got to work for this. Just because you come up with a really great store, like this stuff right here, I mean, like this guy is great. I don't know. They advertise and they put this store up to show people sample stores. And this stuff is great, and hopefully he's making a lot of money. But if you don't know that this guy exists, and if you don't know that these t-shirts are here, you can't buy one. And until they told me about this guy, I didn't know that he was here. And hopefully he's making, he or she is making a lot of money. I hope so. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, I'm eventually going to get into offline t-shirt sales and how you can make money selling to real people outside, not online. But for right now, I know everyone wants to make money online. So I hope that this answers a lot of you guys' questions. If you didn't know about some of this stuff, hopefully it helps you. And, you know, cheers to your t-shirts. You know, make sure that you go to t-shirthelpdesk.com. I have some. I now have a t-shirt gallery where you can just look at. I got different t-shirts from online everywhere. You can just go in there and look. I might put the link down in the description box. You can just go maybe find an idea or get an idea. We all need inspiration. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. Everyone who subscribes, I love you guys. And I hope that this channel is helping you, man. I'm just here to help. I want all you guys to be successful, man, and all your dreams to come true, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, God bless, and until the next time. And if you have any questions, send them to me, man. I'll be more than delighted to help you in any way I can, all right? Peace.